Video number 8 on this section, we are going to be looking at feints. Then we're going to be looking at different drills we can do with the feints. But before we get into that, we need to run through what feints are, what types of feints there is, why we use them, and then how to actually do them first before we add them in the drills. So basically what a feint is in boxing is literally a fake. You're pretending to do something. Now there's two main reasons why you would use feints in boxing. One is to set something up. So say for example, you hit a body shot, you pretend to hit the body shot again to set up a headshot. That's one example. Another reason why you would use feints is to kind of see what your opponent intends on doing. So I feint at them, he throws the right hand, I know, right, okay, he's looking to land that right hand. And then from there, I can then create my options of counterattacks and defenses. When we're talking about feinting, there's two different styles of feints. There's fast feints, like twitchy feints, and there's nice and controlled slow tempo feints, and both are used for different reasons. Twitchy feints are used to draw out reactions from your opponent, to create openings, like I said, or to see what they're going to do. Slow tempo, more controlled feints are used to kind of bring the pace down, give your opponent that false sense of tempo, so then you can put on an explosive attack on them. The first feints we're going to focus on here is both the jab and the straight backhand. All we're really going to do whenever we're coaching feints, a wee tip that I would use sometimes is I would actually get my student to throw the jab, do it in slow motion, add in the step, and then kind of let them think about a few things they do while they throw that punch. For example, if they're throwing the jab, their head may come offline a wee bit, their right hand may come high, their lead foot may come forward, they may level change a bit, and finally add in a wee tiny bit of motion in the hand to portray the shot is coming. Same with the backhand. A wee tip I would use is get them to throw that backhand slow, and again run through and troubleshoot what we're doing when we're throwing that punch, because everybody's feints might be a wee bit different. An example of things you might do when you're throwing the backhand is you may pull your lead shoulder, your head may come offline a wee bit, your right hand might move forward a wee bit, and you might let the knees go soft. So again, if we put all them things together, it almost looks like the shot's coming without actually throwing the shot. Another feint we can use in boxing is a level change feint. This starts opening up the guard and dictating where their guard goes because it uses the whole body as a target. So for example, I jab to the body, I level change, they drop the guard and the headshot's there. Or I keep attacking high, I show a high shot, I show a high feint, and then I then attack the body. So it's all about creating these openings with your feints to set stuff up down the line. So all I'm going to do now is get Marty in his boxing stance, and we're going to run through how these feints should first look. Let's go. So Marty's in his boxing stance, and just like I said there, I'll get him to throw the jab nice and slow a couple of times by itself, then get him to maybe add on the step. Boom, good. And all we're going to do, we're going to keep doing everything he's doing here. We're just going to let the hand move from here to here. Remember, when your opponent is reacting to your feint, this is the part they're reacting to, not this. Too late, right? This is the bit they're reacting to, that first initial wee movement, right? So all Marty's going to do now, he's going to keep the step in, he's going to keep the hand position in, he's going to keep the head position in, and the movement, and run through his lead hand feint. Let's go. Boom, good, good, good. So it almost looks like he's going to throw the shot, but he's not throwing it. He's also keeping his weight back, so he has options there to take a wee step back after it, to throw the right hand after it, to change, and because he's not going out too far with the lead hand, he can also change the shot with the lead hand as well. The next one we're going to look at is the straight backhand. Marty throws a straight backhand nice and slow, boom, 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 and then all he's going to do is keep all them same movements and just not throw the shot. Let it travel from here to here. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Now what you'll notice is one thing Marty took away there was the back foot doing the big rotation on the shot, or sorry, on the feint. So as he's feinting the backhand, we want to make sure when you're feinting the backhand, because most of the time it's to set up a lead hand attack, you're not loading up the front side too much and limiting the ability to move that foot. So what Marty wants to do here, as he's feinting that backhand, he wants to hold position with his feet, not over rotating, take himself out of positioning to then shoot a sharp attack. He wants to hold the position of his feet, keep weight slightly back on the ball of his back foot, and just give a wee show. Let's go. Good. Good. Next thing we're going to look at is the level change feint. When we're talking about the level change feint, there's one wee cue I like using, and it's hitting the elevator rather than the escalator. And all that means is hitting that straight dip rather than falling forward as you level change. Hit again, boom. Hit the level, boom. Good, good. And Marty's balanced between both feet here. And this is a great feint. The level change and then hit a lead hand attack after. Demonstrate, boom. And again, boom. Demonstrate, Marty's just demonstrated the level change on the spot. Now he's going to demonstrate the level change with the lead step. Go ahead, boom, good, boom, good, boom, good, boom. This is a great level change to use to set up the backhand. So as Marty's hitting the level change this time, he's going to step that lead foot forward. Then when he's throwing his backhand, he's going to bring his back foot forward as well on the shot. It's all about getting in the position for your backhand with this feint. Go, boom. Go, boom. Go, boom. Go, boom. Different drills you can put together with feints is doing things like that, where Marty can work through different types of feints, different styles of feints, and different feint options. A couple of different options here, just off the top of my head here as we're going, is you have opposite side, so you can get your student drilling feint left, hit right, boom. Feint right, hit left, boom. You have opposite levels, feint high, hit low, boom. Feint low, hit high, boom. One more, boom. And then you have opposite shots, feint straight, hit hook, boom. Feint backhand, straight, hit overhand, boom. Nice. And it's just all about dictating where your opponent's guard goes, seeing what openings are, and selecting the correct shot to hit that opening. Another way we can add feints in the drills is to then add on our footwork with the feint, right? So what we're going to do here, similar to what we've done with the head movement and footwork, every time Marty hits a feint, we're going to add on our step. We're going to work our lead step on this one. So when he's feinting the left hand, lead step, feinting the backhand, lead step, feinting the level change, lead step, bringing the back foot with him as well. Let's go. Good, good, good. And then moving back. Ways you can advance this is get him using different shots. So instead of just going left, right, straight, you can go left, feint the left hook, feint the right hook, feint the back uppercut, and get a wee bit creative. It doesn't need to be done in a routine left, right, level change. You can let the fighter or the student get a wee bit creative and randomize things and get into a nice wee flow. Let's go. Good. Make it a wee bit more realistic like that. Nice. Back to the start. Not forgetting the slow tempo feint. So for this one, Marty's going to show a wee bit more of his arm, slow things down, and be nice and relaxed as he's doing it. Let's go. Good. Again, this is the feint that's used to bring that tempo down, to shoot an explosive attack off it. Marty's going to give an example of that. Slow tempo feints, attack, boom. Slow tempo feint, attack, boom, lethal. Right? Another drill we can use is Marty can do his slow tempo feints, and every time I clap, he can do one twitchy feint. For example, we'll use the level change here. So he's running through that slow tempo feint, moving forward, boom, level, boom, level. There may be a time, especially if you're working with fighters, that their opponent stops reacting to the twitchy feints. So it's always good to have the slow tempo feints in your arsenal as well. And then every time you bring out a wee twitchy one, you may go back to getting them same bites and getting them same reactions. And again, another drill you can use to make it even more simple is run through basic footwork with a wee bit of head movement. And every time I clap, Marty hits the level. Boom, boom. Moving back. Wee bit of head movement, wee bit of hand movement. Every time I clap, he feints the backhand explosive. And that's basically working on single feints as you're edging in with the hand movement and with the head movement. Other things you can progress onto when working feints with your students is working through different sequences, realistic sequences, even things I would do here with faders. So for example, you can run through basic sequences working the level feint. So on clap 1, Marty throws the jab to the head, resets. On clap 2, he feints the head and hits the body. Good. On clap 1, he jabs to the body. On clap 2, he level changes and jabs to the head. Good. On clap 1, he jabs to the body. On clap 2, he level changes, backhand to the head. On clap 1, again, jab to the body. On clap 2, he level changes, lead hook backhand. And basically what this drill is really good for is using that first initial shot to set up the second phase of your attack. People sometimes ask me, especially fighters, which feint is the best to use, and my answer is always the same. If there's a shot you're having success with in a fight, say for example a clean jab, and you're getting respect out of your opponent, then start using that shot as a feint to get reactions to then set up other shots. That's everything's feinting 101. Let's go.